Hi, my name's Joy and I'm a figurative painter. I explore themes of family, identity, race, belonging, kind of just use painting as a way to explore these different themes. When I first started my work at university, I leaned into the family because I wanted to paint black figures. Like, I made a conscious decision to paint black figures, but obviously in Newcastle at university didn't have access to many figures, and if I did, we were all studying, etc. So the family photo album was an in. It was just about seeing people that looked like me in the media and whatnot. There's so much negative connotations about black families, missing fathers, and in TV as well. I don't think we've really had the chance to see like happy black families and black people just existing. Sometimes just a family relaxing in the living room, a wedding, a party. So I would say they're painted scenes of mundane and special occasions. My intention was for the viewer not to be able to place the paintings in a specific time period. So one of the things I was looking at is this perception people have of Nigeria and what it looks like. I'm kind of playing with the viewer that is actually quite similar to London. I came across artists in the 1980s who really took it upon themselves to represent the black figure. So Labinjo Hamid, Sonia Boyce, and that's what gave me the confidence to do it as well, just painting black figures existing in everyday lives. So I think I focus on parts of remembering by bringing archived and maybe forgotten images to life. So before I started making the work for the exhibition at the Breeder, I had decided to paint some paintings of friends who had always asked me, Joy, when are you going to paint us? And I was like, I'm not sure, but it felt right. So I went to the Lucy and Freud exhibition at the RA, revisited Alice Neal and watched a documentary that her son made about her that was just put out, and I was like, okay, I think I want to try and just make portraits. So I made 3 portraits with white figures in them, 3 double portraits, and I was really enjoying it. I felt like my painting was improving, and I just had time to kind of think. And then the killing of George Floyd happened. It's this weird thing between, yes, I want to do what I want, but also in the grand scheme of things, some more white figures on a gallery wall, is it really necessary? But I did want to include the white figure in my works to push myself and kind of break people's conceptions of what my practice is. And when the killing of George Floyd happened and there was a resurgence of the Black Lives Matter movement across the globe, I just felt really angry. All of these things just kept on happening, and I wasn't sure that I wanted to make work about any of that, but the anger just kept on coming up. And then I did some reading, and I think the problem we have in Britain is we don't talk about any of these things. Like, the effects of racism came with colonialism. So with these paintings, I kind of wanted to address those things. And I looked at Faith Ringgold as well with her American People series that she made during the Civil Rights Movement, and kind of adopted some of the methods she used. So I would say these paintings are, I guess, more contemporary. They still have the bright colours, and I've still made the composition the same way, but they're tackling much harder issues. Like, there's the police officers, yes, and I added, so the image of the police officers came from a newspaper, and I added the flag in, like the British flag, and I just thought they looked so thuggish and aggressive compared to the people that they actually call thugs, which I painted in Enough is Enough. The 4 black guys at the Black Lives Matter march, they would be what the media would consider to be thugs, but they were there with their masks, calm and gentle and speaking sense. And then I saw that photo of the police officers and I was like, no, these are the real thugs. And it's titled The Real Thugs of Britain. So the painting is, the figures are just from a photograph, but I think it's the title with the painting that kind of makes it work as a piece. And then there's another one with a montage of white figures with their faces covered and glasses, and that one's called We Don't See Colour. So yes, I did paint. I wanted to include white figures, but kind of making them the butt of the joke. I just wanted to use a bit of humour and satire to push my skills and paint white figure, and that was important to me.